listening to First in Line, your all access pass to fan culture. I'm Liv,
And I'm Elham.
and we're back for the second week in a row. Let's go.
That's for us.
Thank you so much to our 10 listeners for tuning in last week. The four people that commented saying OMG on our Instagram when we made our resurrection really warmed my heart. So thank
I
you to
know.
everyone that was excited about this.
I know. It feels like I'm honestly shocked anyone remembers that we did this, but and didn't unfollow us on Instagram. So thank you guys so much for that. And excited to keep this going, I
No,
guess.
we definitely lost a few followers on Instagram when we posted, but that's okay. That's okay. It's been 4 years. And a massive thank you to us for deciding to do this again because it was a reason to buy a new laptop that I desperately needed. And it gave me purpose when I went into the Apple store and they said, "Oh, what are you using this computer for?" And I said, "I'm a podcaster."
Exactly. Get us
Just
a
recorded
good
one podcast episode.
in the last 4 years. You're like, yeah, I'm a podcaster now, so
I
give
need this
me
to
all the
edit
storage.
video and audio. Like I'm a serious podcaster. And then she said, "Oh, what do you podcast about?" I said, "Pop culture."
That's so
Um,
funny.
for those of you that don't know or may not remember, because it has been probably half a decade at this point, Elham and I used to have another podcast before this podcast called Can We Be Real With You? And it was about being in our 20s and just talking about all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
And from that podcast, we had a really great segment called Boyfriend of the Week because Elham has a lot of boyfriends and a lot of celebrities that we like to hyperfixate on. So
I can't.
to plagiarize from our own work, we're going to be stealing from Can We Be Real With You and be doing Boyfriend of the Week on this show. I have a feeling that at the end of this year, we're going to have like three or four people that have a good run, and then that'll be it.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, Elham, will you introduce our first boyfriend, or should I say boyfriends of the week?
Our first boyfriends of the week for the year 2026. And this podcast are Hudson Williams and Connor Story. Is anybody surprised?
Whoa!
Like, is anybody surprised? Yeah, I think it's very self-explanatory. If you want to know our feelings on them as actors and individuals, you might want to listen to the podcast before this, but they're just so cute and I'm so obsessed with them, and they're doing all this press and promo, and like every hour I feel like there's something new coming out that they're doing, and it's just so
We're being
exciting.
very well fed.
Yeah, like it's so exciting, and I'm like so excited for the Golden Globes on Sunday because they're going to be presenting. Like, guys, it's their world and we're living in it, and I'm just so excited. So of course they're going to be the boyfriends of the week.
I second your pick. Not that I have any say in the matter, but I'm proud of this. Also, this week I have been unable to avoid heated rivalry because even the dog TikToker that I watched just got two foster dogs that are named Shane and Ilya. They're a bonded
Stop.
pair. So I cannot get away from this television show, no
That's
matter
so
how much
funny.
I try. And also, one of my coworkers, actually, she's a friend, but a coworker, they're doing heated rivalry club nights. And she already said that if there's one in Philly, we have to go. And there's probably going to be one in Philly, so you will see me there.
Stop. I need one to come to Minnesota
Yeah.
because that would be hilarious.
Yeah. And then last on the heated rivalry note, before everyone thinks that we've taken it too far, there's all these influencers that have started to post about it because it has gone really mainstream and popular super, super fast. And I was looking at comments, and it's all these other famous influencers like commenting back to each other.
Hmm.
And they were like, "Oh, yeah, I'm on my second rewatch." No, no, sweetie. We
No.
need to bump those numbers up. You got to be on like rewatch 15 at least.
Yeah,
Earn my
sweetie, if you
respect.
want to be, yeah, if you want to be invited to the club, you got to be on rewatch 15, and you have to know, you have to be corn plating that scenes, being like, oh my God, did you guys see when he looked to the right in the half a second and Elliot was at the corner of his eye? Like, that's how far our rewatches are going.
Exactly. Next up is our barricade or bust picks, which we had to try really hard to come up with something unique here, guys, because I think it's pretty obvious what we would pick. But barricade or bust is our segment where we're like, what are we obsessed with right now? What would
Mm-hmm.
be first in line and barricade for? And I'll go first. Mine is totally a reach this week, but I'm picking Bobby Goods, which is like a coloring sticker company. I actually have some of my artwork right here.
Wait, that's so cute. Oh my
I've been
God.
coloring this one. I picked too many colors. I'm pretty proud of this one though. So I'm picking Bobby Goods
That's so
because I've
cute.
just been coloring lately in my spare time when I'm not watching Keep the rivalry. What is your pick, Elham?
Okay, mine is like kind of a reach, but it's all I've been obsessed with watching, and it's YouTube. It's like a podcast YouTube thing. It's Bill Simmons' 50 most rewatchable movies of the 21st century. He did an episode for the Rewatchables podcast, which I love that podcast. And he basically just literally got two of his co-hosts to come to his studio and just like blindly gave them this list of 50 movies that he thinks are the most rewatchable of the last 21st. And it's like hilarious because there's no rhyme or reason for the list. Like, for example, he puts like Fast Five on the list, and then he'll put like Silence of the Lambs on the list. Like, it's like, okay, like it makes no sense. But it was very entertaining, and it's all I can think about. And then he did a version where he talked about the top 21 like sports movies and stuff too. So I just highly recommend the Rewatchables podcast because they just, you know, they give me new content every week, and they talk about a lot of movies that I haven't watched. So, and it's really funny. But that's my barricade or bust. Anything on the Ringer Network, I'm there watching. Like, I'm listening, I'm learning. So those are my pick. That's my pick for the week.
Perfect. Love it. So we wanted to talk about something that is really prominent in the media this week is Ashley Tisdale's The Cut article about leaving a toxic mom group. So as the resident mother of
Yeah.
the podcast, I had a whole child during our hiatus. I will say, like, aspects of her article were relatable. I
Mm-hmm.
think that they could be relatable to anyone, right? Like a toxic friend group, feeling left out, feeling excluded. Definitely, there's like an extra level when you're a mother that I understand now that I didn't before. Like, if you're not a mom, you don't get what being a mom is like.
Yeah.
And you really do need to surround yourself with people that will support you and uplift you. And if you don't have that, like it is very difficult as someone who is the first mother of anyone that I know. It's super difficult being the first one. Understand where she's coming from with leaving the group. But if you're gonna be famous and put a whole article blog, first of all, this was a blog post, then it became a movie.
Yeah, which was shocking to
She
me.
doubled down on like a
Yeah.
public exploration of this and sharing. And the internet obviously went crazy with it. And they're saying, the internet, that this is about a friend group that includes Hilary Duff, Mandy Moore, and Megan Trainor.
Mm-hmm.
But today, Ashley Tisdale's spokesperson rep came out and said that it's not about that. And people were also saying that it had to do with both the LA wildfires and her reaction around that time, and then like insensitivity, and then also having MAGA-esque feelings and
Yeah.
sentiments. And so her spokesperson came out today and was like, she's not a Republican. She is a registered Democrat, as if that means anything.
Yeah.
So I
It's
just think
like,
it's really funny that this has totally turned from like, oh, like this is so niche and like we can all relate to it to like
mm-hmm.
this whole thing where they're like, we're Democratic.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, okay, obviously I'm not a mother, so I'm not like, maybe my opinions might be a little too harsh, but I'm trying to think of this as the point of view of someone who obviously is not a mom, but like thinking of like a toxic friend group. And what's so interesting about this whole article is she starts it off by saying like the internet sleuths are going to pretend like they're in CSI and try to come like figure out who I'm talking about. But I promise you'll never know, or you'll never be able to find out, and who you think it is, it's not that. That's what she says at the top of the article. And then at the bottom, like at the end, she literally goes, you know, ultimately, I don't believe any of these people are really that toxic or bad people, except for maybe one.
Though maybe one is so
And
funny.
like, girl, okay, so at the beginning you're telling us we'll never be able to know. Now you're saying one of these people is actually the most horrible one. And it's like, well, obviously people are curious.
Do
And
you think they
obviously,
know? Do you think out of this group they know who the horrible one is?
probably, because it's probably the person who didn't invite her to the things. Like, it's like, and then she's talking about how, like, she didn't get invited. Like, they're making plans at her daughter's birthday party and, like, not including her. And it's like, at a point, and this is going to be harsh, but it's like, at a point, you need to take the hint. Like, I think if people are planning to hang out, they're at your a party that you are throwing, and they're making plans without you, I don't think it's just like, oh, they're me. Like, I don't know. Like, I think you have to take the hint that they don't like you and maybe they feel obligated to come to this thing or whatever. But it's like, if someone was doing that to me and I found out that you were making plans at my party and not inviting me, I would literally be like, okay, so you guys don't like me. Like, there's something sinister going on
I
here.
just hate the dramatic like text that
Oh
she
my God.
rather than like wouldn't you say something there like the dramatic
Yeah.
which is also really funny to me because I too had a dramatic moment like this where I decided to leave a book club that I was a part of and like multiple people told me they were gonna ride or die with me, right? Like I had multiple people that were gonna quit this book club. So I did my whole dramatic exit. Let me tell you, no one quit. No one quit. So I
Stop.
was left with my dramatics. Like
Like, you left the group chat?
with me.
That is so funny.
So I get it. It doesn't always work, okay? And when it doesn't, we need to just take the L.
Yeah.
Um, but also like her saying that no one was gonna figure out who it is. Well, her and Hillary Duff and I think
Yeah.
Mandy Moore don't follow each other online anymore, and they were previously pictured together all the time. So I've seen a lot of people on the internet saying so she's not friends with two mom groups now. Like, make it
Yeah, it makes no sense. And I do think it's interesting. I think it's really funny how, like, she made it, it was her blog post, which Ashley Tisdale is a very well-known celebrity, but she, like, who's really reading her blog post? But the fact that she then went and got it on The Cut, which is, like, read every single day by hundreds of thousands of people, especially when it's a celebrity, like, opinion, whatever, not opinion piece, but like a celebrity feature, people are going to read it. And it's like you have now opened up not only yourself, but all these women who maybe are innocent at the end of the day. Like, maybe she's not talking about Mandy Moore and Hillary Duff or Megan Trainor or whoever's picking these selfies, but like you've now opened them up to like criticisms and like people being like, oh my God, I always knew she was like rude or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Not that I
That's
don't,
definitely a
not,
big piece of it to me too. Like now everyone's talking about Hillary Duff and these
yeah,
photos, right? Like not too much of my girl.
exactly.
It
Not
doesn't
that I
really make
think,
sense. Like
yeah,
what was she trying to achieve? She did, I guess, partially achieve that because she said people were relating to her, but also you're very unrelatable because you're a millionaire,
yeah.
child star, like not relatable to me as a mother.
Okay, yeah. Can I say one thing about the fact I thought was really funny? She mentions in the article, she goes, you know, because I do feel okay, she had a baby, she was pregnant during COVID. And she says a lot of these women were pregnant during COVID, which I'm sure was extremely tough. But she goes, you know, and they all had businesses and blah, blah, blah. And they understood what it felt like to be breastfeeding a baby on a Zoom meeting. But I'm like, okay, if you're an average working mother in America, you are not breastfeeding a baby in a Zoom meeting. Like,
No,
you're
yeah.
not, you're
I
not,
mean,
but
our
it's like,
babies are in daycare and I'm
like,
sleeping during my Zoom
like it's
meeting.
like you are, that's like a luxury or like, you know what I mean? I don't think, like, it's just like
Well, it's like she was
you're,
breastfeeding, but then handing the baby off to a nanny. So,
yeah.
like, yeah.
If you're a work from home mother in America, like an average American mother, like Liv obviously is, like you understand how that you're not like you can't just have your baby in your meetings with you. Like you have to work. Like I'm like the only reason why you're allowed to do that is because you own this company. Like
Yeah.
Ashley Tisdale, like
And
let's
that
stop.
too, like, how many people are reading these blogs? Like, how many people are actually reading these blogs?
Like
I can't
it's
tell you like
so
one celebrity blog that I follow.
no. I only see things if they go on the cut or a New York Times opinion piece or something like that. Like it's just so interesting to me. And now I feel like she's someone who has a lot of goodwill. Like like she's a very like not really controversial figure ever really like
Mhm.
throughout Disney and anything. But I feel like now this is making it worse because especially now in 2026 like you don't really want to be having MAGA allegations on you. And like, I don't think a month ago, or even a week ago, people would have said Ashley Tisdale's MAGA. But now it's like your rep can say whatever they want, but I think people are gonna believe whatever they want to believe. And like,
Yeah.
it's not really looking good when like Hillary Duff is the most like non-controversial, very beloved person, and like all this stuff. Like, and Mandy Moore, like these are people who don't really have drama in their life and now you're opening them up to all this scrutiny and it might not, and the funny thing is it literally might not even be about them. Like it could be about random
Yeah.
mothers in LA that no one knows.
Which is honestly even funnier than that she's Ashley Tisdale writing a blog post about them. Like, why are you even giving them the time of the day, girl?
I know. And
I just
yeah,
need to be in the other group chat. That's what I
I
need.
know. Well, I
I just
saw
want to
someone
know.
on TikTok was like, um this guy I follow whose name is escaping me, but he goes, the real toxic people would come out and say, I am who she's talking about. So it's like, if in a week that happens, we'll know. But like, and I kind of want that to happen, but if not, I guess people are just going to be able to have to draw their own conclusions. Yeah. But it's like, girl, you really opened yourself up to a lot of scrutiny for like seemingly no reason. Like, yeah. And this is also another side tangent, is I really hate this whole like, I'm like, you're like pushing 40. Why the hell do you still thinking about high school? Like being like, when I was in high school, I was like, it felt like being left out in high school. I'm like, you're 40. Why do you care about what felt like when you were 15? Like, I'm like, get over it. Like, I don't know.
I hate when people talk about high school. Even college at this point, we're like pushing up on, like, we shouldn't even be referencing.
No. Like, I'm like, just say it feels bad to be left out. You don't need to be like, when I was 14, no one talked to me and came to my birthday party. Like, okay. Like, we get it. Like, it's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, I'm like, we're old. Like, let's all stop talking about high school. Please, for the love of God.
Agree. Okay, guys, we're back in the editing room because we just got off podcasting. This is Tuesday night, and the first video that Elham sees on her TikTok For You page is Matthew Coma, Hilary Duff's husband, posted an Instagram story, stylized. It's a picture of him with the Cut's name on it, and he's posed like Ashley Tisdale is, and the title says, "A mom group tell-all through a father's eyes when you're the most self-obsessed, tone-deaf person on earth." Crazy. Other moms tend to shift focus to their actual toddlers. I think we know what friend group is.
All of that defending. Also, the rumors of the house, the rumors of the LA fire stuff, true with that statement, right? Like saying it's insensitive, like talking about Mandy Moore, like buying a house when Mandy Moore just lost hers, and like Hilary Duff took her in.
But Elham, like, think about what you just said. The toxic people
are
gonna come out and
exactly.
So I'm very, very intrigued now, like, whose side
Same.
are we? Because he's very openly mocking her at this point.
Yeah.
After people have hypothesized, after Ashley Tisdale's spokespeople have said it's not about who you think it's about, Hilary Duff's husband is coming out and claiming it, which I wonder how all the other moms feel.
I agree.
Like, are we rallying behind him? Is he speaking on behalf of us? Are we now, like, all trying to, like, get away from Hilary? Is she the one person?
That's true. Yeah. Is she the one person? Also interesting that, like, her camp denies some of the stuff, but didn't say, like, it's not about Hilary Duff or Mandy Moore. So clearly it is. And I do think it's always a little interesting when a man gets involved. Because it's like, this is a woman, like, talking about other women, and now you're putting your 2 cents in, which obviously is probably co-signed by your wife. Like, I'm assuming she knows that he's not posting that without her knowledge.
No, that was like a very, like, he posed himself.
Yeah.
Photoshopped himself and, like, made himself a little magazine title, so.
So, yeah, that's not looking too good for Ashley Tisdale or Hilary Duff, to be honest, a little bit. Also, I mean, I don't think this is the last of this story. Like, there's no way, like, someone somewhere
on this podcast like 4 more times throughout the week. We'll end here. But
the
story is continuing to unfold. I feel like I'm on like 6 ABC, like the 5 o'clock news, and I'm like,
literally breaking news, new update. Yeah, that was crazy, and honestly, it gives us something exciting to talk about. So I'm like, Mandy Moore, do you have something to say? Please give us. We'll talk about it next week. But yeah, kind of insane. Yeah. Oh, they're just openly mocking her. So
a lot to think about, honestly. A lot more questions than we have answers for now. But hopefully by our next episode, we will have
more.
The next thing we want to talk about was Cameo, because I've been seeing cameos nonstop, I feel like, because of the holiday season too. Mm-hmm. But specifically, Clayton, he was a bachelor one season, and he does these like hip-hop dance videos now, and a lot of the times people are making fun of him, and so I saw someone had gotten like their friend a cameo of him, and I felt bad because I was kind of like, I feel like you're being paid money for these people to make fun of you. And I
Yeah.
started to think more about Cameo, and it just made me like very uncomfortable. But we really lost like the culture, and I think where it originally comes from is like all those like little fan videos that we used to get, like when our friends would meet celebrities, being like, "Can you say hi to so
Hmm.
and so?" Like God knows how many I have of Brad from the Vamps, which he had it down to a science. Like he would say the same thing. Not for me though, not for me. But to everyone else, like he
Yeah.
literally had it down to a science, like hope you're well, like lots of love, hope to see you soon. He'd blow a kiss, like he had it down to a science. Could you imagine like asking a celebrity to be like, "Hey, could you say hi to my friend?" They're like, "Actually, you have to pay me $60 and go on Cameo, and then I'll make you a video." Like
I
there's something
know.
about it that just makes me crack up, and I do understand it. I feel like there's one celebrity who refuses to do them. I think it's Sebastian Stan. But I understand it to a degree, right? Because we're like, dance for me, monkey, like,
Yeah.
whatever. But also, it's just really weird that you can kind of make them say whatever you want. And then we're monetizing it. Like, are you worth $20 for a 30-second video or $60 for a 30-second video? And then they're trying to like fill that space with like coming up with extra stuff room in the scripts to for whatever you paid for. It just feels like a lot.
Yeah, it's like almost like it almost feels like when you see someone like an ex like YouTuber or something like panhandling on like on like TikTok live, like
Yeah,
it's like
like TikTok
sad.
Live.
Yeah, it's like sad to me. And I get it because it's like some of these people are very much like they're known for one thing or there might be like a
I
one
feel
hit
like it is a lot of
wonder.
one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like very famous for one role or one season of reality TV or even just like one reality TV show. And I get it, it's a way to make money. Obviously, it's lucrative. Like there are housewives who have said that they make literally like thousands of dollars. Like their most of their income comes from Cameo, which
That's actually
in,
insane.
insane and like amazing because it's like I mean if all my income could come from making 5 minute videos, not even like 2 minute videos, I would be doing that all day long. But it's also like it does feel kind of weird. Like it's like you're paying another human being like $500 to say like I hope you have a great bachelorette party and like congratulations on your baby. Like I just like what? Like I don't really get it because
What
I
makes me
don't see.
laugh is I would like totally do it for your bachelorette. Like all of your boyfriends of the week, like have them make videos. But also it's like then we're just gonna sit there and watch
I know.
TikTok and be like, okay. And you're never gonna watch them ever again. So what's the point? And I feel like the like essence of it was like so fun when your friends like ran into a celebrity or saw them.
Hmm.
You weren't expecting to get a video of them saying hi to you. And I get with Cameo you can like surprise people, but I just feel like when you can just easily pay for it, it doesn't have the same spark that like it used to have.
I agree. And also it's like obviously they're gonna be it's obviously gonna be a good video. Like you're paying for them to make you a video. Obviously, like they're gonna be nice, they're gonna be sweet, like they're gonna say what you wanna say. But I feel like because you are like telling them what to say, it's like less personable. Like I don't know. I just am like I don't really know what I would do with a cameo.
Yeah.
Like even if I could pay to get a cameo from like freaking Beyonce, like it's like I don't want her to like say my name
Like
through a
do this.
freaking paid service.
No.
Yeah, like I'm like I would much rather meet her like in a natural way and talk to her that way, but it's like it does feel very dystopian and I don't know, it's very much like panhandling in a way. Like
Yeah, and then people
obviously
are posting it on TikTok, so then like that would make me embarrassed. Like I don't want to
okay,
see myself
literally like
just
I okay.
waiting for you because I needed my like $50 coin.
Mhm. Like there's ones I've seen of Jax Taylor who like there's a really funny one of him where
Like,
he
isn't
doesn't
that
realize
sad? Don't we feel sad about that? We should feel sad.
I know it's sad, but there's a really funny one where he doesn't realize that his Bluetooth is hooked up to his phone, like to his car when he's recording. So like the audio is so messed up because it's like through his like car speaker, and it's so funny. But it's also like I would be really pissed off if I paid. I don't know how much this costs, but whatever, $50 even, and like the audio was fucked up because you were accidentally like hooked up to your Bluetooth speaker. Like I'd be annoyed. And he sent that because obviously he probably didn't rewatch it and probably just submitted it and goes, "Okay, goodbye."
No, should we be watching those videos?
No,
I don't even like
no.
hearing the podcast yet.
But yeah, I think I don't know, but it's crazy to me.
Well, even talking about Jax Taylor, like everyone was doing with Tom Sandoval, like
Yeah.
even throughout the whole scandal. And it's like then at that point too, like he's the type of person like he knows that they're
Yeah.
making fun of him and he doesn't care. It's like very Black Mirror-esque to me that like we're just sending people and asking people to do things that we know they'll go like so far because they're just so desperate anything for a dollar. Like
Hmm.
whether it's good or bad is really scary to me.
Yeah. And it is kind of on the person because it's like, okay, if I don't like you, I'm not giving you money to like entertain me for like a minute. I just think that's also weird. Like people who hate Tom Sandoval and then are paying him to make a cameo to like be funny or think it's hilarious. Like it's just like
Yeah.
you're still putting money in his pocket or even like to give this guy from The Bachelor like $50 or whatever to like dance for you to make fun of him. Like it's like, well, at the end of the day, like they low key get the last laugh because you gave them money. Like, but it is kind of, yeah, it is kind of like panhandling. It is like dance for me, like entertain me, monkey. And it's just weird. I don't really like it. So I'm like, well, there goes our Cameo sponsorship if they ever come to us.
Cameo's like, we'll pay you $150 a video. Yes, Cameo, that is my price.
I can't.
Quick digression, Emily in Paris was renewed for season 6. We did mention this on our last episode that if Emily in Paris could get 5 seasons, Heated Rivalry should also get 5 seasons. So I'm going for 6 now. I will hopefully eventually finish that show, but like you, I think I watched the first 2 episodes of season 5 and gave up. And they're still teasing the will she, won't she
I know.
after the end of season 5, and I seriously can't do it anymore.
I just don't care. I was watching with my friend Taylor at her apartment, and we literally were like, "What happened in season 4?" Like I'm like, "Wait, so who? What? Oh, okay. Like she's in Italy now. Okay, wait, what's her boss doing?" Like I'm like, I just don't remember anything about this show
You're
at all.
telling me she could get 5 seasons, 6 seasons, and Julie and the Phantoms
Oh
couldn't get
my
a
god, don't
season
even
2?
freaking
Okay.
Spinning Out couldn't get a season 2, the best show ever.
Couldn't get a season 2?
And mind you, this show actually films in Paris. Like this show genuinely films in
They're
Europe.
pouring
Like
money into this thing.
like they're pouring millions of dollars into this show. Like I don't get it. It's literally slop. I mean, I do sit down and watch it. Obviously, I watched the first few episodes, but like I probably will finish it because it is just meaningless TV, but it also is like
It's something good to put on when you need to actually not be paying attention to it.
exactly. But it's like, is this where our world is going? I can't deal with it. And also, how long has she been in Paris? I literally don't know. I don't know what year it is. Like, I was like, what
She
is
went to Rome or somewhere. She went to Italy.
Yes, she's in Italy, and there's like this plot of her best friend like trying to get with her guy. Like, I'm just like, what
It's a
is
love square at this point.
happening? I hate it so much. And honestly, when is it going to end? Like, literally, when is it going to end?
I feel like we're like really missing everything because the Love Island All Stars cast also came out, and that just felt like a total just like who could we pick out of everyone that would say yes to this? They're 2 seemingly like breakout stars that they managed to
Yeah.
come back are Millie and Whitney. And I just don't even see who they would even pair up with on the show, like realistically, like in a love couple, other than if they bring Liam back for Millie again, which would then be the 3rd time that she dates him, and I just don't see that happening at this
Yeah.
point. Audience wants one thing and one thing only, and that's Ovi.
I would die for
There's
that.
no point if it's not Ovi.
I know, because the OG men on this new season are not cute at all.
Sean as a Love Island All Star, even Kieran. Like,
Kieran.
no one wanted to
The-
listen to him the entire season he was on. And I was like, who is this Charlie guy? I was like, I've
Like the
seen
ginger?
of Love. No, not him. He's a famous guy's son. That one. with
Okay.
the chest tattoo.
Okay,
There's
okay. Because
another
I was like,
guy
I've
named
never
Sean.
seen this
He
guy.
has facial hair. I'm like, I swear, I have never seen that man before. You have to look at like his original Love Island picture and then him now. Those are 2 different men. Those are not the same men.
That's so
Like once
funny.
I looked back, I was like, I know that name, Charlie Frederick. Like I know that name. I'm like, this is not someone I have ever seen before. It's actually crazy.
I know. I'm like, it's very because Kieran's whole thing, the most like Kieran's whole thing was the fact that he was with Nicole from episode 1.
And you can't bring me like people that I know as just being like loved up to one person and bring them back on the show.
No.
Like,
No.
even with Millie, it's like people only care. I think she won with Liam. Like, people only cared
Yes,
about her and Liam together.
I agree.
I do like her. Like, I like her. I hated Liam after what
Yeah.
he did in Casa Amor. But it's like, yeah, I don't want to watch her without Liam or without Chloe.
Yeah, I agree. It's like I feel that because like Whitney is a breakout star too, like you said, and it's who the hell is she going to be with on that damn cast at the first episode?
Yeah.
Unless they literally bring in a bombshell on episode one, which they probably will do. But it's like I truly do not know who she would couple up with at all or have any sort of connection with at all. Like
Yeah.
not even
There
Shaq.
there
Like
better be bombshells. They're like they need to be bombshells.
well, people the
And
rumor
I
is
heard
that
that Ronnie's
Scott.
coming back. I read something, I saw something today that said Ronnie is a bombshell. Return him.
What
Send
has
him back.
happened to Love Island, bro? Like the fact that Ronnie, first of all, ugly, not nice, has no personality, is mean to women, is a bombshell. Like, what has happened to my show? I don't understand it at all, especially All Stars. And I think the reason, honestly, this is my rant about Love Island is there are too many Love Islands. Like Love Island games. So these people all like these UK people come to Love Island games like Australians and all from all over the world.
I'm
And
gonna
then
get rid of Love Island games, in my opinion. I'd rather have All Stars than Love Island games.
same
Because Love
because I'm
Island
like
games is just like a throwaway. Because
it's not
even
even about
though
love. It's
it's
literally
not about love, they then still like have that part of it. It's
yeah.
just to me.
No, I agree. Cuz it makes no sense. Like I feel like but then even though the UK people who are on Love Island games like I'm like, would they even do All Stars? Because they were just on this show literally 2 months ago. So why would you want to come back onto All Stars? It makes no sense. Especially if All Stars is honestly for trying to find some sort of connection. And I feel like if you did Love Island games, you probably just want money. And people don't are not going to vote for that or move for that. And I don't know. But people say Scott's going to come in, and they're like,
I
we
saw that
want
too. It was
Scott and
Ronnie and
Whitney.
Scott.
And I'm like,
Okay, maybe.
I'd be into that, but a little Friends to Lovers arc for a 50K, yeah, let's do that. But unless that happens, if that doesn't happen in the first two days,
We're
I'm,
yeah, we're
I'm
packing it up.
no, no. I also think Jess was really good in her season because she had a lot of drama with Sammy, but the only reason why she was like entertaining is because she was having drama with Sammy. So I'm like,
I
I
could
don't
see
know.
her winning again because I feel like she's just someone that's like beloved, even though
Yeah,
like I don't really feel like there's anything going on there. But
no,
I could see her being someone that wins again because I feel like she is someone that's going to match up with like one of these men, like either like a Sean or a Kieran. Like I could
yeah.
see that happening. So we'll see what happens there.
Like I feel like the reason why All Stars is also hard is because a lot of people are already coupled, already have boyfriends and stuff. Like I don't know, it's just hard to find
We
single
don't need it. Like
islanders.
I don't necessarily need All
I would
Stars.
rather just have another
Yeah.
winter Love Island season,
Yeah.
like because and bring them in as a bombshell if you want, or bring them back in as an OG. Like do it that way because they've done that before. So it's like, why do we need to have this whole new thing? But if Liam and Millie get back together, I literally will laugh out loud because that is the most predictable thing to happen ever on planet Earth. Like to break up with your boyfriend for like 2 months and then go meet up in South Africa. Like it's just like okay.
Yeah.
Like be like, I didn't know you were gonna be here. I swear that happens every season
They're
that
really
All
gonna
Stars
have
has
to come up
existed.
with something. Yeah.
It's just so bad. But they are clearly not meant to be together, so I hope that does not happen.
No.
But we'll be covering it if anything interesting
We'll be
happens.
watching. For next episode, we're doing something really exciting. We're going to be watching People We Meet on Vacation, which is an Emily Henry book that's being adapted for a movie on Netflix. That comes out on January 9th. And then our next episode, which will be on January 19th, we'll be talking about the movie. So if you want to watch it before you listen to our next episode, that would be really fun. Make sure that you are following us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at First in Line Pod. And if you would like to give us a rate and review on those platforms, we would appreciate it.
Yes, 5 stars, please. 5 stars only.
As always, thank you for listening to First in Line.
Bye.